grind, so I had to catch you later. Sorta like a skater, I've been chasing paper, just got paid. Someone tell the waiter, hey, that we need another bottle. Every day feel like I hit the lotto. I ain't tripping and stressing about tomorrow. No more worries, Hakuna Matata. I'm a lion and a king, got a smile when I sing. I've been fighting for my dreams like I'm Tyson in the ring. Hustling trying to get it, I was struggling for a minute. Girl, you so fine, I should give you a ticket. They just think they know me, they lie and say we homies. They always acting like we are friends, but they all look so dumb, they as fake as people come. I'm so sick of playing pretend. Okay, hey now, you're a rock star, I'm a roll one, get blazed. Hey now, I always work hard, so I'm gon' shine when I get paid. Yeah, I made it to the top, but I came from the pavement. New whip, new on the grave shift, and I love the play. Say my kush outrageous. I'ma get it when I want, I ain't waiting. Let the smoke out the window every time I lane switch. Chrome heart bracelet, got a bad and it look like she wasteless. Body game dangerous, smiling in my face when I fall up in a blaze. They just think they know me, they lie and say we homies. They always acting like we are friends, but they all look so dumb, they as fake as people come. I'm so sick of playing pretend. You a hater, I ain't got no time for these lames, cause I'm on my grind. You a hater, whether rain or shine, best believe I'ma still get mine. Time for the haters, and it's not gonna change. Me and you, we are not the same. Little homie, you a hater, no matter what you say, cause the haters just still gon' hate. These haters think they know me, they lie and say we homies. They always acting like we are friends, but they all look so dumb, they as fake as people come. I'm so sick of playing pretend. You a hater. You a hater. No time for the haters. Little homie, you a hater.
All right, this is more to take care of the shot counter that I forgot to hit while we were away, because I did take them. But we're gonna officially mark it down to 2, since it's the weekend anyhow. Dude, I'm gonna need one to stay awake. Full transparency, I've gotten better in my experiences through falling asleep. I had a long day outside in the heat. Those of you who work out in the heat, shout outs to y'all surviving. I worked out in the heat today and I'm shot. I fell asleep while I was waiting. I said 20 minutes for trades, and I set a timer, an alarm. And my wife, I said, please don't let me sleep through the night. And my wife bumps, she goes, your alarm's going off. I'm like, but I got up. I'm up. I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm excited to see Prism. I heard it's very good. Donruss was the first baseball product out from Panini this year where they switched up the format, and it was great. I'm excited to see how Prism is. We also got Topps Finest. So cheers to you guys. We're going to have them back in the regular break room. Yeah, let's do it. I'm a little out of touch with what's going on with baseball. To be completely honest, I'm out of touch with sports a little bit right now. Like you guys knew, I was away at the beach with my family. One day, I turned on the NFL Network on YouTube TV, and it lasted, I want to say it lasted maybe, I would like to say 5 minutes, but I know it wasn't that long until my kids go, can we please turn something else on? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, just turn it. Like, I knew it was unlikely that I would get a chance to watch it, but I'll pull this back a little bit. But it is what it is. Hopefully now that I'm home and I don't know, we'll see. I got to get caught up on my sports news though. What's everyone up to tonight? What's tonight? Saturday? Anybody got anything going on a Saturday night? Mariano Rivera. We got a Zach Aveen, the Future Supers Prism. Pete Rose Pot of Gold. I don't think that's one of the... Alright, and now these must be... is this a hot box? Does the hot box have like 2 of these a pack maybe? I don't know. What makes the hot box? We got a Colton Cowser and a Blake Burkhalter. I haven't watched any of this break yet. I did ask Jason how it was, and he said he had heard the bet autos are very good in this. What's up, Aaron, Don, and Scott? Yeah, is this a hot box? With the 2 per pack in here. Cool Papa Bell, Jared Schuster. Dalton Rushing out of 199 going out to the Dodgers. We got a Willie Mays. That's going to be one of those hyper variations. Harry Ford for the M's. And then Biggio and Bill Mazeroski. Rich, I like it as far as it goes with the mixers from Topps, because Topps tends to not put any hits in. And when they do, their vets aren't good. I've heard that Panini really stepped up the good vet autos. I mean, it's give and take, right? I mean, we opened a box of Donruss and a box of Series 2 side by side, and I would take the box of Donruss every time. So I guess it just depends on what you're getting out of it. 3 autos is a very rare thing to see. This guy's a young buck coming in hot in a Topps product. Griff McGrary. That's going to be for the Phillies. Goose Gossage Prismatic. And we got a Yoshida and a Rod Carew. Does anyone know if that's that we have a hot box right here with the purples? Is that what the hot box is? Yeah, Rich, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I thought that it would, to be honest with you. I thought that it very much would, but then I started having conversations with people, and here's what I realized, Rich. Very rarely, specifically in baseball, are we chasing current players. We're chasing prospects and vets, right? Like, not that you don't want a numbered Mike Trout or something like that, but it's like, that's not really, like, if I pull one out of 199, it's not like the card people are chasing. Jacob Melton, there's a Jack Leiter. Leiter. We have a Leiter in our group. Nolan Ryan, and then a Matt Williams and a Robert Moore with the purple. So are the purple selling well? So we got ourselves a hot box. So I will sleeve everyone up. If we get a big name, I will top load it. Now, there's another thing about the hot boxes. I was never a fan. The only hot box I've ever really loved was 2017 Optic Football, where you got 5 autos as opposed to 1. That was a hot box I could get behind. Look at this. Joe Torre out of 75. I love the green scope parallel there. That's going to be going out to the Braves. Braves is going to be going out to Kevin Kelly. Is that like Joe Torre, like the Yankees Joe Torre? And then Emerson Hancock for the M's. That's that cracked ice, but not numbered. Very cool variation there. Have you seen more than one, Aaron, or just the one that someone pictured? Have you seen anybody really open it, or is it just the one you saw someone post about? Because I've only seen the one. And then Topps was like, hey, you found one of our gold treasure boxes. And yet no one, at that point, that was last week. And again, I went away. But no one else had seen one up till then. Are they a thing, or was it just one box? There's an Oscar Colas for the White Sox. Jordan Walker and Lesko and JT Ginn. You've seen 3 live, so they are a thing. Here's my only thing about that, though. Yeah, and you know what? This does have Ellie De La Cruz, too, as a prospect, Rich. Aaron, the only thing I'll say about that is that, like, that means a lot of boxes are not going to have a lot of those out of 25 or out of 50 or whatever they are. To me, it just is like, it's going to really water down some of the other boxes, my only thing. But, I mean, maybe not. Maybe there's enough content to go around. We got Necro for the Braves, and then a Jake Bennett. That's out of 25. 22 out of 25 there for the Nats. Nationals going out to Eddie Totten. Chipper Jones is still a rookie. And Barry Larkin. Prismatic Ken Griffey Jr. That's pretty cool. Some of his stuff selling really well out of out of Panini. And then the Necro and the Manzardo. No big names out of the hot box stuff yet. I'd like to see an Ellie De La Cruz come out of that. He was back in the day, wasn't he? He has like 4 different rookie cards. We should still have one more auto here. To me, I think Donruss as a product is one of the most underrated. Oh, we have a redemption. Go ahead and get your guesses in. There's a Rafael Palmeiro. I'll put that off to the side. There's Cal Ripken, Emerson Hancock, and Bob Lemon. The hot box cards. Buckhalter, yeah, some of the stuff was going very pricey. I was surprised how much. Wilmer Flores, there's a 40 out of 50 for the Tigers. Omar Vizquel for the Guardians. James Wood for the Nats. Sam Rice and Emmanuel Rodriguez for the hot box cards. We're going to save our redemption for the very end. We will do... Hancock sounds like a bird. You mean Herbie? Yeah, get your redemption guesses in. Gabriel Hughes, Ricky Henderson. How about a Mike Piazza scope out of 75? That's going to go out to the Mets. Rafael Palmeiro. Good old Ricky Henderson. See, I like seeing some of those names in there. Wherein, like, if you had active players and you had all those names in there, you would not be able to sneak in kind of those kind of vets. So they're forced to kind of go back to some of those vets that we don't always get to see. I'm not going to lie. Like, listen, I love Prism as a product, but I think Donruss was just so awesome this year. Oops, I got to put the hot box ones down here. We still have a redemption to go through. Get your redemption guesses in. We will give $5 credit. All right, we got Juan Gonzalez. Babe Ruth. There's a Bobby Witt. And what's crazy is I'm not seeing a lot of rookie cards, emblems, but he has a rookie card emblem. That's just really weird. Is there that few rookies? They must have to have, like, be in by a certain time. Ricky Tiedemann. We got the Yiddy Cappy and the Maricol and Michael Bush. It's just weird they put him in as a rookie like that. It's interesting. Rafael Palmeiro, I think he was. I can go back and look. Was he one of the ones I put off to the right? Let me go back through. Yoshida out of 199 for the Red Sox. There's a Steve Carlton. That is for the Phils. That's a cool looking card. Love the cracked ice look in this. Pot of Gold, Willie Mays, Gabriel Gonzalez, and David Cone. The Rafael Palmeiro, did I pull him off to the side here? Let me double check it. Yeah, he is a Baltimore Oriole. He is. There you go. So see, there's another example of the names that you would not see probably if they were putting a lot of active names in. And a lot of the active names, I don't think people truly care about that much. Not that they care about Rafael Palmeiro, though. Potential penmanship. Here we go. Card 11. Masataka Yoshida. And I know we pulled him, but I can't remember what team he's on. Anyone? Boston. Boston. That's going to go out to the Red Sox. Rob Scandal getting that one. Yep, 3 autos per box. I'll show you the ones we had here. That goes out to Boston. We'll save our Topps Finest for last in hopes we got one of those glorious gold boxes that I've heard about. Did you get it? Ah, you got it. $5 credit for you, Joseph. Da-ding, 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 da-ding. I miss our sound effects. I swear to goodness, I swear to you, that's why my computer got a virus. And it's not because of the thing you think, because I don't use my computer for that. Cell phones are for it. No, for real. I used it for like a week, and all of a sudden I'm on the phone with like I'm on the phone with, Norton and antivirus or whatever, and I'm like, dude, my computer sucks. Like, it was so bad. So I was like, you know what did I do differently? And it was that thing, man, I'm telling you. All right, we're going to do both Prism back-to-back. We might do another baseball tomorrow. I mean, I'm ready for football, of course, but it is baseball season. We're yet to get into football. We don't have preseason yet, so we do got to finish up the spots in our final league, though. Ivan Rodriguez. Bobby Dewar, I barely know her. Jack Morris out of 149. Going out to the Tigres. Lawrence Butler. And there's a nice Jackson Holiday prismatic. You'll take that one, Aaron. Anybody all go in the National. We will be at the National this weekend. We're not setting up or anything. Mariano Rivera. Jason and I will be walking around together. Ken Griffey Jr. going out to the Reds on this one. He does have M's cards too, but that's going to go out to the Reds. And for the Braves, 50 out of 50. We'll call that a 101. Atlanta Braves is going to be Kevin Kelly. 50 out of 50. That's an eBay 101, ladies and gentlemen. Is that Braves uni? Is that what they look like? That's a cool... And that's the thing. We are seeing some nice autos come out of it. I think they just... dove in and said, hey, we're going to just pay some of these vets to sign cards. I know it's not... Some of them don't do it for cheap. That's number 1 of 3 in box number 2. Here we go. Jake Bennett, J.R. Ritchie. It's a nice switch up, and I do like mixing it with tops. Out of 199 for the cards, we got Gordon Graceffo, Tink Henke for the cards, and there's a Vlad Guerrero. It's going to be a senior there. So cool they both... The best non-Hall of Famer, Pete Rose. That is pathetic that they're still letting that go on. All the shit that goes down. Killebrew, there's a Luke Gold. Kyle Harrison with the Red Wave. And there's a Randy Johnson pot of gold. You're probably not wrong, Scott. They didn't get that money these young bucks do. And then complain every day. These old guys that played and didn't get paid shit have to be like, shut the hell up. It's a different time, but it's got to be hard to listen to. Alex Ramirez at a 199. That's going to go out to the Mets. Mets going out to Ricky. And they Rod Carew there going out to the Twins. A little cracked ice action. There he is, Ellie De La Cruz. Again, wasn't called up to prospect, so they have no way to delineate. Looks like Witt's the only one with a rookie card logo on it, which is really interesting. Tom Glavine, Craig Biggio, Soderstrom. Oh, there we go. How about a prismatic Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds? Donnie Norris, she'll take that one. That'll play. Scott, I do feel for some of these older guys that just it was like they missed the boat on the big paydays, right? Leaf has Joe Montana locked up in a closet signing autographs just to pay off his child support and alimony and stuff. And meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers are making $40 million a year. Montana never saw that money. Joe Torre. I don't feel bad because I don't like Montana, but Curtis Meade with the prism there, and there's a Noah Schultz for the White Sox. That's going to be 47 out of 50 there, and another White Sox right behind it. And there's a Nolan Ryan, second to none. Revenue was not what it is today. Well, I mean, look at it. They just said Dan Snyder bought the Washington Redskins then. I think they said it was he paid, what was it, like 600 million at the time, and just sold it for 6 billion, essentially 10 times is something to that extent. It's just absurd. And that was just in, like, I want to say, what was it, 2000 something. It's just crazy. Here's our next autograph. Miguel Blaise. The turnaround on $6 billion for a team, a football team. And we got for the Rays, Kyle Manzardo, Tampa Bay Rays going out to Carl. There's a story there, Scott. Do you know the story behind it? Someone told it to me, and I don't know if I'm at liberty to share, but there's a very interesting story. I'll tell you what. If Jason and I get a chance to go live just to hang out at the National, I'll see if he'll tell you the, or ask Jason to tell you the Joe Montana story. De Los Santos, Barry Larkin. Here we got a Bill Terry. That's going to be out of 75, and a Ben Joyce. Oh, he's still signing regularly. Like, he's not done. The deal's crazy. Crazy. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I do. I was excited to rep this. I just got tired from being outside in the sun all day. There's a nice Mike Mussina. Babe Ruth there with the red. And it's not numbered, but I'm going to top load that for you. Well, I will tell you this. I don't know. I can't say for sure that I like Donruss more than Prism, but I don't know the value differences, but I think Donruss has a lot more numbered stuff to it, which makes it a little bit more fun as a breaker. Jordan Lawler out of 149 for the D-backs. And then for the Cards, Gracifo. And speaking of the devil, Prismatic Pete Rose. We should have an auto here in this last pack. Joe has to sign more. Oh, we do. It's backwards. There it is. Let's see. Jackson Joby. There's a Pete Rose. Kirby Puckett. Tony La Russa. Tom Seaver. And another one. Didn't we get one of him already? Maybe we didn't. No, we didn't. Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. 18 out of 50. I thought we pulled him already, but I guess not. Minnesota Twins going out to Jay. There you go, Jay. Jay is one of the guys, local guys. We met up. He opened a box of Donruss. I'm going to tell you, man, he said the same thing. He's just absolutely astonished the value that's in the Panini boxes based on their price. You know, but we're going to find out here. I mean, I don't know. This is a good comparison. Topps Finest. It would have been fun. Now they're almost. I'll tell you what. Donruss Panini, like Donruss Baseball Panini, is almost the same price as this right now. Now, Prism's actually cheaper than Donruss, which who would have thought? Who would have thought that we would see that day where Prism Baseball, any Prism product, is actually cheaper than a Donruss product. It's not Optic. Aaron selling some 2022 clearly Donruss. He doesn't have the football. He doesn't have the wherewithal, the resiliency to hang on to it. He says he can't do it. Let's see one of these pot of gold things right here everyone's talking about. Good luck, everyone. So we're already 6 autos in. We will do 2 $5 hitless credits. Dale Murphy was a fun one. The Ellie De La Cruz Prismatic's neat. Javier Baez, Shane Bieber. What do we got here? Bo Naylor. It's going to be out of 175. I do like the parallels. I said Topps Finest is one of the sets I am truly looking forward to see licensed for football. Blade, Vargas, Spencer Steer, Contreras, and Oswald Peraza. The holiday prismatic we got, it's very cool. The prismatics are neat. There's a Tatis headliners. Ezequiel Tovar and Jose Ramirez. We got a bunch of nailers. And what was the other one we had today? Conforto. Oh, there he is. Talk about old timers. Jose Canseco. That's a nice autograph. There's a dude that has to sign for money. Baseball stuff. You be Nomo. I'll be Canseco. You guys know the movie. There we go. Canseco going out to the A's. James Ray. A pretty cool card. It's funny that we've talked about. Now, we do know there's a lot of vets in these. But it's funny we've talked about some of the old timers and some of those big names. Canseco, one of the coolest from my childhood. And we haven't pulled a lot of his autos out of baseball, honestly. He might sign a lot, but we haven't pulled him a ton. Conforto silver, there's a Mike Trout. And again, it goes back to it, like, you get a lot of these current players. It is cool to get like a Trout and an Aaron Judge, but are they really worth any more than, say, any other active player if it's not like an autograph? I don't know. Some of those other guys might have more selling value because they don't have a lot of cards out there. Hunter Brown. And there's a World's Finest, JT Realmuto. That's not like a case hit or anything, is it? It looks pretty interesting. I'm going to top load it because it does look interesting. Dude, it stinks. I looked at the autograph stuff. All the Bills players are there Thursday. I won't be there Thursday, and I don't really care about that. And like the guys I looked at, they're just charging so much money. And like I wish they could. At least you could get like your picture with them included, but no, that's like an extra $150, $175 to get your picture with them. There's a Rafael Devers headliners, Conforto and Senga. I agree with that, Aaron. Listen, I know the rules are rules, and I'm not going to argue that, but like the whole Bonds thing, it's like, dude, the guy still had a crush the ball. Like Gabriel Moreno for the D-backs, that's a rookie silver. There's a Bo Naylor again, nailing her all night. That was by far the most fun time in baseball, though. And I know like they had to put an end to it or whatever, but golly. There's out of 150 Oswald Peraza. Be going out to the Yankees. Wasn't that the most fun time in baseball? Like it really was. Think of another time where everyone was glued to their TV watching that home run chase, One more. Let's see what we can do for it. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight and chatting. The break earlier was fun, but everyone was kind of out doing their own thing, I think. Dave Winfield headliners, and it's going to be a Sean Green for the Dodgers. Sean Green is going to be our second auto. I'll be honest, you don't get quite two. You get like a box and a half of Prism Baseball for the price of one box of Finest. I know that the potential is there in Finest. I still think I'd probably take it. I'd probably take the box of Donruss or Prism, a box and a half of Prism. Senga, rookie card, silver there. Cabrera and Tatis. Aaron, it was, man. And like, think about it. There wasn't even... we got a Freeman there, rivalries. Pretty cool looking card. There wasn't even social media to get it going. How about that O'Neal Cruz out of 250 there going out to the Pirates? Ricky getting that one as well. There we go. All right, guys, let's recap. Let's give away a couple hitless credits and check and see what we got. What do you guys think? Prism, would you rather have 2 boxes of Prism or a box of Finest? Tell me in the comments right now. 2 boxes of... I know that's still a little off in pricing, but just for the sake of saying 1.5 boxes. Would you rather have even a box and a half of Prism or Finest Football is back? It's just University. It will be back in 2026, Scott. Senga with the hollow rookie. O'Neal Cruz out of 250. Moreno, silver rookie. We had the Oswald Peraza out of 150. I don't know if that's like a case hit or what. Real Muto. Michael Conforto out of 250 out of 175. Bo Naylor. And then, so that's all the numbered stuff we got out of Finest. It's 2 numbered per inner, 4 per box. But then when you get in the numbered here, we got some good numbered stuff out of here. So Jordan Lawler for the D-backs out of 149. This is not numbered, but it's a Babe Ruth. Bill Terry out of 75. Noah Schultz out of 50. Gracifo out of 199. Alec Ramirez out of 199. Ellie De La Cruz, Prismatic. Jack Morris out of 149. Wilmer Flores out of 50. Mike Piazza out of 75. Prismatic Ken Griffey Jr. Jake Bennett out of 25. That's a 22 out of 25. Emerson Hancock. That's going to be just a crack that's not numbered. Joe Torre for the Braves out of 75. And Dalton Rushing out of 199. Mullins and Cowra. Yeah, I mean, if you hit on it, it's always more fun. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, going out to the Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida for the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be going out to Rob Scandal. We had the Oscar Colas for the White Sox going out to Don Wiley. Don and Cash learning how to post on eBay today. Griff McGarry for the Phils. That's not numbered, but it's a Red Wave, so it's really weird that it's not numbered. It does. Prism Baseball does confuse me when it pertains to some of the parallels. They look very similar and some aren't numbered. It reminds me of Leaf in a sense where some of the parallels are different but numbered the same. Kyle Manzardo for the Rays going out to Carl Roberts. Carl. Sean Green going to be going out to the Dodgers. Don Wiley with another one. 2 spot and 2 hits. Not bad, Don. Jose Canseco for the A's. James Rea. You be Nomo. I'll be Canseco. I love that line. Emmanuel Rodriguez out of 50 going out to the Twins. Jay Toski hitting that one. And then we had the Dale Murphy for the Braves. 50 out of 50. They call that an eBay 101. That goes out to Mr. Kevin Kelly, the brother of the famous Corey Kelly. All right, let's give away 2 $5 hitless credits. I'm going to go to bed, and we're going to wake up tomorrow and hopefully fill something a little earlier, maybe another baseball break. We do got to get rid of these football fantasy spots, though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Kevin, good to see you in, man. This is still from our random of our teams. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Good luck, everybody. Thank you guys for helping the fill tonight. It was nice to see it. I was excited to see it. I was home waiting for me when I got home. I was sitting outside. I'm like, oh, I really want to rip this. So I'm glad we filled it tonight. Rangers and the Pirates are going to go. It's Tay Taylor and Ricky Statler. Ricky won the Select Blaster earlier in today's break as well. So he's having a good day. Guys, I'm outie, which is not how my belly button is, but some of you have one of those, right? I never understand how you get an outie. My finger can go like, half my finger fits into my belly button. I'm going to go to bed. Good night.